Welcome everyone, today I have a new guide for leveling in Season 2 for Diablo 4. So as you guys can see, we have made to level 50 and we're pretty fast. A few of our friends are around level 50, 51 or even 54 over here. So it took us about 4 to 5 hours without the disconnection and also the delays of the initial start of server. So in this video, I'll briefly go through with you guys how to go from level 1 to level 50 very fast in Season 2, and also what we learned from Legion events and also everything that's related to the game. Now, right when you guys start to make the character, make sure you have started doing the Seasonal Vampire quest. And over here, just to show you guys a fast forward part, I've decided to start Legion event on level 1 with World Tier 1, and while checking for my skill builds. So here, what I want to show you guys is, if you do the Legion event at level 1, you can get to about level 7 by completing the event. This is by far one of the fastest way of leveling at the very start of the game, if you happen to have a Legion event right away. If you do not have a Legion event right away, you do not want to wait for this. You go for a dungeon directly. Now that you guys see that Legion event can be very good at the start of the game, you can also go for the dopamine tunnels. Yes, this tunnel is pretty popular and you just have to do the starting part of the tunnel. So what we're doing here is we're just clearing as 2 players. I recommend joining a friend's party and do this together because you do get some bonus experience. And even though the monsters is a little harder, notice that even for a World Tier 2 difficulty, we were able to clear this one pretty quickly. So I know a lot of players have been trying with World 1 difficulty. If you can clear this pretty stably on the first part and reset this continuously, clearing this on World 2 difficulty can be more profitable in terms of experience. And this is just from my personal experience. So yes, there are times that you will struggle as World 2 difficulty, especially after level 25 or 30. But before that, you can still gain a lot of experience by clearing out the dungeons in World 2 difficulty. Now, it's pretty straightforward to clear those dungeons, and pretty much we just reset the dopamine tunnels as we repeat the first part. If you do get, if you do get any events, it's still worth it to do the events because you can be gambling for your items after level 15. So here, a lot of my replays is just us cleaning our tunnels. But very soon, this gets interesting. So coming back to my character over here, you can see that this is a level 27 ring. What you want to do is make sure you know one of the craftable codex that's going to be crucial for your build. For me, it is going to be the Blood Surge for the Blood Surge build, obviously, right? So I was able to craft this one onto the ring before I get to Secret Tier. Because if you are crafting something onto Secret Tier, it will cost more materials. And here, if you craft those core, codex early onto your build, this can give you a power boost. So I craft this one a little later. Notice this is the level 27 ring. So as you guys are doing the dungeons, even though you are getting a lot of experience here, after level 25, it does get a little harder on World 2 difficulty, even though you get more loot and also more experience. So make sure that you guys do your core codex dungeons and then come back and continue farming over here. Now, once you guys have gotten over level 40, here is the biggest jump for experience. Now, you can still be doing the dopamine tunnels all the way up to 45, because items you drop from the capstone are pretty much around 43 to 46. So yes, you can come over here around level 43 and get some really nice items. Or you can come over here around 45 for some really safe play. So notice here we came here a little early. I was level 40 and my friend was 37 and 44. Simply because we log into the game at different time of the intervals and we keep disconnecting. So one thing I want to highlight with you guys is, yes, it will take you some time to clear this dungeon. It actually took us how long did it take us? Okay, it took us about 30 minutes to clear the capstone dungeon because we were a little under level. But if you can clear this one after level 40, this is where you get another set of big boost of experience. So here, yes, I keep dying. It was my friend who actually carried me over because my gears were pretty weak around level 40. So yes, after multiple attempts of dying and also clearing this one, I don't recommend if you fail and wipe. We are doing this in one go. Even though we die, we still revive each other. So after trying to clear the capstone after level 40, if you can with a friend, that'll be really good because this gives you more revives and also more leeways. And after you can clear the capstone, this is when things get exciting for boost of experience. So the first thing we did after clearing out the World 3 difficulty is coming over to World 3 difficulty and also finding a spot where there is more people doing the Legion event. So a small trick over here with the Legion event, which I forgot to record. So here I was leaving the party and also exiting the game and coming back to the game. This allows me to reset the servers. What I'm doing is I'm trying to find another group of players who is doing the Legion event. Because I have a group of 3 players, the more people, the more likely want to clear the event. At the early stage of the game, it is possible that you might not get enough players. And this is still the case over here. But we were able to get at least 4 or 5 players over here to clear the Legion event. And this is quite critical. Because you get tons of experience boosts, you also get some really decent loot over here. It is quite important for us to clear this event whenever this is up. Now you don't have to wait for the Legion event in World 3 difficulty. You can still go back to the dumping tunnels for lots of loot. So one option you have once you get to World 3 difficulty is coming over to the Legion event and resetting the server of your location to find more group of players. So this way you can clear more of this and also get more reward. So just to show you guys over here, even with a group of 5 players, we were able to kill 2 out of the 3 servants, and this gave us 2 chests. I even got a legendary over here, which was pretty cool. I think it was my first secret legendary, right? So yeah, not bad for the loots, and definitely come over here once you get to World 3 difficulty. Now over here I want to mention, I do not recommend going for the world boss. Even for World 1 difficulty, the world boss is a time waster and you don't get anything. We tried it, we wiped it a lot of times. So wait for World 3, wait for World 4 difficulty when there's more players to go for the world boss. Now after getting into World 3 difficulty, you can be obtaining the sigils from the Tree of Whispers or just from random jobs. It is recommended that you try some of the Nightmare dungeons even though you are a little under-leveled. Here we're trying the Nightmare dungeon beyond level 55 and I was only level 47. So notice that we're trying a level 59 dungeon. And even though we're dying a few times, a few more times than I expected, we died a few times. It took us about 40 minutes to clear this dungeon. We died a few times, but the reward of experience and also additional bonus loot was very good. Because what you're going to find in World 3 difficulty is that you only get secret great items. And the dopamine tunnels is not great for dropping rare items. So if you do clear the Nightmare dungeons, there is actually a boosted rate of dropping more rare items. And there is also more legendaries and also chance of unique item. So if you do get your hand on some early sigils, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, you can come over here and start clearing those. So notice how many secret rare items I got from clearing the Nightmare dungeons. This is a really good way to get your items up and also to become stronger in tier 3. And finally guys, as you clear Nightmare dungeons, as you play the game, you might encounter a butcher. And this is just a little bonus. This was my first butcher in the game. The first one actually got away because we couldn't kill it. This is the second butcher or the first butcher we were able to kill in the game. And it was pretty good. I think he dropped 2 sigils and 1 legendary. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything great for this one, but it was still very good to be able to clear the Nightmare dungeons, to clear the Legion event, and then coming back to the dopamine tunnels. So once you get to World 3 difficulty, the fun starts with multiple things you can do. You can do the Legion event, you can do, unfortunately for this Legion event, you have to clear the Stronghold, right? You can do the Nightmare dungeons, which I have a few over here, and finally, you can still do the dopamine tunnels. The dopamine tunnel is located over here. I was looking for it. So this is the dopamine tunnel. And yes, if you guys want to come over here, you come over to this teleportation. I'm sure you guys know this. So now that we get to level 50, my next goal is to make a video to guide you guys to tier 4. And also to get to level 75, to get to level 80 fast. Then you can start farming your Uber boss on the Nightmare dungeon beyond tier 40 or tier 45 for the 100 level monsters for the best items in the game. Now, if you guys haven't subscribed, it is a really good time to do so, because I'll be covering tons of Diablo 4 related topics and also videos and also guides. We'll be looking to the top meta builds, no-meta builds, leveling up, and also Paragon tricks. We're also looking to the latest events and also official updates, and also changes to different characters and also different builds in the game. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and also turn the notification on, because a lot of you who are watching the videos have not subscribed. You can see 80% of the viewers who are watching our videos have not subscribed, so make sure you subscribe to stay tuned for the latest update for Diablo 4.